What's up guys, Steve here with a breaking news update that just unfolded this morning as we've received word that a group of lawmakers have come out today and provided a counteroffer wanting to significantly reduce the stimulus package, also the stimulus checks, and also the amount and duration of the unemployment benefits. I'm going to get you caught up on all the details as to what's unfolding today, this morning, January the 31st. But in addition to that, we have already received a response from the White House regarding this counteroffer proposal. Now, this proposal is going to be unveiled in full, they're saying, tomorrow. So I'm going to get you caught up on all the details that we have so far. So we're going to go ahead and dive right in. But before we do, if you could do me a quick favor, it'll just take a second. If you like and appreciate these video updates, be sure to smash the like button. I would appreciate it. It helps out the channel. Like button, leaving your comments, and sharing these videos out to anybody that you think might need to see them. It helps out the channel. Thank you so much. And also, if you're not already a part of the viewing community and you would like to stay up to date on everything rolling out, be sure to smash the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that way as soon as I upload videos, you can get notified right away. And if you don't already, be sure to follow me on Instagram as well at SteveRam3. I do my best to respond to as many questions here on YouTube as I can, but I don't get to them all, so Instagram is also a great way to reach me as well. But now, let's go ahead and dive into the breaking news that's unfolding today regarding the counteroffer on the stimulus package proposal and the counteroffer to stimulus checks and unemployment. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and dive right in, and let's start off by taking a look at an article that's going to give us a little bit more information about this counteroffer that just was unveiled today, and then we're going to be looking at the video footage from White House Economic Advisor Brian Deese, who has already responded to this new proposal. So, a link in the description below to this article that just came out this morning that says 10 Senate Republicans propose compromise pandemic relief package posing a challenge for Biden. And it says, today, 10 Republican senators announced plans Sunday to release an approximately $600 billion pandemic relief package as a counterproposal to President Biden's $1.9 trillion plan, posing a test for the new president who campaigned as a bipartisan deal maker. Now, the senators, led by Susan Collins, said they would formally unveil the package on Monday. In a letter to Biden, they requested to meet with him and said they were offering their proposal in recognition of his call for unity. So this has been brought to the public eye today. However, they're going to be officially, formally unveiling it tomorrow. Now, we do have some details on some of the provisions and how they're going to be reducing stimulus checks and unemployment. So let's go ahead and continue reading. It says, it would reduce the size of the new round of checks Biden wants to send to Americans from $1,400 per individual to $1,000, while significantly reducing the income limits that determine eligibility for the stimulus payments. It says a $600 billion plan that is a fraction of the size of Biden's proposal is unlikely to draw, if any, Democratic support. However, the GOP offer presents a challenge for Biden, who campaigned on promises of unifying Congress and the country and must decide whether to ignore the GOP overture or make a genuine effort to find common grounds across the aisle. Now, Senator Rob Portman, one of the signers of the letter, said that the GOP plan would lower those thresholds to $50,000 for individuals and $100,000 for couples, which is essentially 2/3 of what we had seen in previous rounds. It says instead of $1,400 checks, the GOP plan would propose $1,000 checks, according to Senator Bill Cassidy, another member of the group. Now, this proposal also calls to reduce the amount and the duration of the federal unemployment benefits as well. Let's continue reading. It says the GOP plan would also reduce Biden's proposal for extending emergency federal unemployment benefits, which are set at $300 a week and will expire in mid-March. The Biden plan would increase those benefits to $400 weekly and extend them through September. The GOP plan would keep the payments at $300 per week and extend them through June, according to 3 people with knowledge of the plan who spoke under conditions of anonymity ahead of the official announcement. Now, Portman criticized Democrats for their plan to go at it alone, saying this approach would jam Republicans and really jam the country. Cassidy strongly criticized Biden for not soliciting broader input from senators in both parties. Speaking to Fox News Sunday, Cassidy said that the Republican package amount of $600 billion was targeted to the needs of the American people. Cassidy also said that Biden's push to raise the minimum wage to $15 per hour would cost millions of jobs, and he said, "You don't want bipartisanship. You want a patina of bipartisanship. The president's team did not reach out to anybody in our group, either Democrat or Republican, when they fashioned their proposal. They've never reached out to us. that's the beginning of bad faith. So let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, as this just came out this morning. This group of lawmakers coming out saying they were not included in anything having to do with this stimulus package. They said that Biden had called for unity and he hasn't called on Democrats or Republicans. He's just releasing what he wants. And they're saying that this is a more targeted stimulus package that's going to meet the specific needs of the country. However, they are reducing stimulus checks and unemployment provisions. Once again, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Now, we already have received a response from the White House economic advisor, Brian Deese. And we're going to go ahead and take a look at the video footage that came out today as his response to this new proposal that just came out. Let's go ahead and take a look.
But as the Republican Party struggles with its own identity, the question is whether President Biden will be able to deliver on the compromise he promised the nation in his inaugural address just 11 days ago, or whether Democrats will plow ahead with the plan all by themselves. Joining me now to discuss all of this is President Biden's top economic advisor, director of the National Economic Council, Brian Deese. Good morning. Thank you so much for joining me. I know you've seen this morning a group of 10 Republican senators led by Susan Collins, and it includes my next guest, Rob Portman, sent a letter to President Biden. It outlines a proposal for compromise, and in that they're requesting a meeting with President Biden to discuss it. Will that meeting happen?
We've received the letter, and we certainly will be reviewing it over the course of the day. What I will say is that the provisions of the president's plan, the American Rescue Plan, were calibrated to the economic crisis that we face. As you know, we just lived through the worst economic year since the demobilization in the wake of World War II. Just this week, 1 million more Americans filed claims for unemployment insurance. 30 million Americans reported they didn't have enough food to eat. We're in a unique crisis, and the elements of this plan really were designed and are designed to take on that crisis head on. How are we going to get shots in people's arms? How are we going to get schools reopened so parents can get back to work? And how are we going to provide that direct relief to those families and those businesses that are struggling the most? So that's the theory behind the plan. We're certainly open to input from anywhere where we can find a constructive idea to make this package as effective as possible. But the president is uncompromising when it comes to the speed that we need to act at to address this crisis.
But are you willing to negotiate any points of your proposal? Or, for example, are you wedded to the number, the price tag, $1.9 trillion? Are you willing to come down from that?
We really need to focus on the elements of this package and what they're intended to do. So if we look at the vaccine distribution effort, for example, the money that was passed in December is quickly running down, and we need more resources urgently to stand up the vaccine distribution efforts, the vaccine procurement efforts that we know are necessary if we're going to get our arms around this crisis. So if we want to have a viable chance at getting schools to reopen, we're going to have to provide more resources to schools. And if we don't act now, the cost of that is going to be greater going forward. So we're certainly open to ideas.
So there you guys have it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. But it sounded like they said that the provisions that are included in the $1.9 trillion stimulus package, they feel like they are specific to the needs of the current crisis that we're in. And it didn't sound, in my opinion, very promising that they were willing to compromise on those. And also they said they're not willing to compromise on the speed of which they're going to be getting this done. So in other words, they're saying they want to get this done right away. And if this could potentially maybe slow down the process, it doesn't look like they're open to negotiation. We'll see. They said that they are taking into consideration the letter that those 10 leaders sent those lawmakers for their counteroffer. And of course, as more information rolls out, know that I'll be sure to keep you guys up to date here on the channel. And also though, we have heard that the official text, the bill for the $1.9 trillion stimulus package, that's going to be coming out here maybe today, maybe tomorrow. We had heard from Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi and from Bernie Sanders saying that it would hit the floor of the House of Representatives on Monday or Tuesday. That's tomorrow or the day after. So we're going to see if the $1.9 trillion stimulus package rolls out. We're expecting to see the official proposal for the $600 billion package roll out tomorrow as well. So there's a lot unfolding. Like I said, I'll keep you guys up to date here on the channel. And once again, you guys, if you made it this far and you haven't already, be sure to smash the like button. I would appreciate it. Leave your comments down below. And also, if you're not already a part of the viewing community and you would like to stay up to date on everything rolling out, be sure to smash the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that way as soon as I upload videos, you can get notified right away. And if you don't already, be sure to follow me on Instagram as well at SteveRam3. Well, you guys, I hope you have a blessed Sunday. I hope this reaches you well. Take care. God bless. This is Steve.